Yo, what is up guys, it is Master 2010 and today we are continuing with Red vs Blue Zero after a very interesting last episode, which I'm still not 100% on agreement with. But yeah, we're here with Red vs Blue Zero, episode 2? Zero, 2? I don't know. Red vs Blue Zero, episode 2, Recovery. Now, like I said, I'm still not 100% sure on the whole, Red vs Blue without the reds and blues kind of thing. But I guess we're committed to this now, and even though we just saw Death Battle with the Reds and Blues, I'm still kind of... I want the Red vs Blues so much. I suppose we're just going to have to wait and see, because it just looks like we're going to get cliffhanger with them at the end, if they are going to be in this. So yeah, you ready? Let's do this. I mean, I'm okay with new characters, but I want them to be like either closely interactive with the Reds and Blues, or working next to them. You know? Oh, they're not. The new animations are cool. I'm not saying they're not. But a big part of what made Red vs Blue was that they didn't really use these animations unless there was like a direct big fight scene. Even the last season, it was still just Halo 5, the Halo 5 game you could do with your mates if you wanted to. It's just my character in Halo 5 is Washington. I mean, same color and everything. Alright, let's do this.
David! Carolina's awake! Restrain her!
Jesus Christ!
Stop moving! Agent Carolina! Man, please!
She's got a cast over her armor. Oh yeah, these are the new guys.
Where is he? David.
Is he okay?
Washington. Agent Washington.
Agent Carolina, we only found you. What happened?
Okay, so he's captured.
It was a tactical takedown.
Not
they
dead
knew
then.
exactly
That's cool.
what they were doing and how to get close undetected.
Oh, my bad. Does anyone have a phone charger? I have the cable, but I don't have that end thingy. The butt.
The plug.
Well, what do you guys call it? I call it a butt.
Hey, you're a butt. They were fast, and they had special armor. It was unlike anything I've ever seen.
What do you suggest we do?
Let's see what I'm working with.
Why is she still wearing a cast of armor? If you're going for the animation, go for the animation.
First up, Axel, former glass operative, current AOD golden boy, and weapons expert.
Oh, nice.
He's got a wife and kid at home, along with a couple of Boy Scout merit badges. That's just my guess. West, what's a team of lovable misfits without its father figure? He's your tactical lead and your emotional security blanket. He's also East's actual father. A bit on the nose, if you ask me. Speaking of East, if you told me she was an 18-year-old with daddy issues, I'd believe it. She's a rebellious, competitive punk with a nifty little power that gives her super speed and incredibly high marks.
Okay.
But not as high as one. Headstrong and impulsive, she could be the next leader of Shatter Squad if she can learn to work on a team.
Right.
And Raymond, tech guy would be an understatement. This kid makes Guy Fieri look like an amateur cook with a wacky wardrobe in place of an actual personality. He's also the newest to the team and desperate to fit in.
Wait, what?
Well, it's one thing to read up on his files. It's another to see us in action.
So we have actually family members here.
This is going to take more than just willpower and a plucky attitude.
We'll head back to Falcon Base, see if we can gather any intel. Hey, rookie, gear up. Where's Raymond?
Oh, my phone's juicing up. It's at 25%. If I could just get it to 30, we can head out.
Looks like 30% to me. Gear up.
Okay, so he's like an actual dad to one of the other guys in the group. That's going to be interesting.
You must be tiny. We hear you can repair just about anything. So what do you think? Can you fix it? Whoa.
For sure!
Great.
Psych, that's it. What I can do is spruce him up and rework the entire thing. These warthogs are ancient. Kinda like you.
How fucking dare you?
Yeah, well, if I had it my way, I'd finally hang up my dog tags and go back to my first true love.
Ew, gross.
10,000 RPM, 1600 cc, turbocharge. The Millennium Falcon 3000. Get in my way and that'll be your grass.
What is he staring at?
Axel.
St. Augustine.
Is he talking about
Lost you there,
lawnmower?
bud. Are we done here?
Yeah, I was sorry. Just thinking
I'm gonna
about
have to look over those intros again.
We know.
Anyway, I'll call you when I'm done, so keep your phone on you. Bye!
And where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go train. Alone.
Carolina's right. We need to train. Together. Come on.
Trying to take down the whole world on your own?
That's the plan.
Okay,
Then
every time I
why
see
are you
him
on
in
Shadow
the armor
Squad?
I want to beat whatever was
with
strong
the
enough to
cast
beat
just
you.
pisses me off.
I think it's because you know you need help. And you know you can't do it on your own.
But she is just a little Carolina, isn't she?
All right, ladies. Let's shoot stuff.
I think of gun designs.
Coming through.
Don't push the limiter on your suit. You hit the breaking point and you'll find yourself in a lot of trouble.
Okay, so they have the enhancements as well. Weapon expert, and I think team
Thanks
leader?
for the help, you two. The guards were priority 1. The turrets were secondary. Reset to 1.
Nice work out there. You've trained new teams before?
A few times, actually. Hopefully this will be
Okay,
the
yeah,
last.
there's the animation.
Where have I heard that before?
Sort of. Caroline still
So-
got that.
What's up with these two?
Where do I begin?
Cool.
Prepare yourself.
If you don't get out from behind me,
Come on, West. This base is spooky. Ah! What was that?
it's gonna be my foot up your ass if you don't get to
What the
work.
fuck is that?
Ooh, system
I
fried.
don't-
Mainframe is toast.
That's like they're trying to do an animation of the original Halo combat animation.
Just make it happen, kid.
Why?
Is
Just
that,
use the.
soldier?
I'm in. I've always wanted to say
I
that.
get they're going for something new, but no.
Security cam records are scrapped, but the visor cam servers are still online.
Using the recorded visor cam feeds instead. Smart kid.
Speaking of records, I accessed everyone's personal files earlier.
And
With all due respect, sir, why would an officer end up on the same squad as his daughter?
from the moment she was born, life's never been easy for East. She was dying, and I didn't know what to do. The Alliance of Defense said they could save her.
You gave her up?
She was just a kid. I did what any father would do. So they took her. They took her to
Starlight Laboratories. And it worked. But not without a price. A family torn in opposite directions. East and west.
I get it. That's pretty cool. So she's got a speed boost. Is that her arm or is it just head?
What was that?
The price. Burst step is what we call it. No clue how it works, but it's a side effect of Starlight's experiments.
Useful?
Maybe. It's like a give and take, a push and pull.
What's Maverick's story?
Who, Agent 1? Always got something to prove. Her family, AOD Elite, KIA. Took her in as one of my own. Now I have 3 daughters. Talented,
But undisciplined.
only one to enlist. Following her mother's footsteps, I suppose.
Nice. It's like we trained.
Beat it up, beast. Worry about yourself.
Jesus.
Who are we up against here?
I don't know, Axel. Something's not right.
So what do we know?
That's the thing. We know nothing. A fortified base burned to the ground by just 3 attackers.
Sounds like they knew exactly when and how to hit the base. What were they after?
AOD classified, so I don't know the details. What I do know is David and I were on assignment, security detail to move what we thought was a medium risk asset.
Now the asset and your friend Washington are missing.
And I don't believe in coincidences. I'm getting my friend back, Axel.
What about AOD? Can't you just ask for backup?
They'll sweep this under the rug like it never existed. It's what they do best. So, I'm on my own.
You have us now. We're your backup.
This is how it's done, Grandma.
Enough playing around.
There you
Let's
go.
see what you two are really made
I had a
of.
feeling she was going to say that personally.
You first.
Let's go, Granny.
Oh, she's going to kick her ass off. This is Carolina you're talking about.
You just gonna let her beat you down like that?
Bitch, this is Carolina.
Come at me. Both
Bro.
of you.
Ah, really? Ah, god damn it. Okay, okay. Alright. I don't. Okay. Hands on the table. I like this, but at the same time, I really hate it. Because, honestly, this isn't red versus blue. It just does not feel like red versus blue to me. I mean, if you had told me that these guys were like the trainees of a new freelancer program or something, then yeah, I could get down with it. It'd be like a cool little prequel to whatever next is coming. I'd get that. It'd be cool. But the fact this is replacing red versus blue for an entire season just pisses me off. And I don't get, like take this girl for example, East, like, is that speed? Is that an armor enhancement, or does she just have superpowers? Why does she have superpowers? Why do they all have superpowers? It's bullshit. Ugh. Just, the thing that made red versus blue so good is that it wasn't just an action flick, it was a comedy. It was stupid and funny, and it was stupid funny. It was that type of thing. It's nothing you would take seriously, at least for like the first 6 seasons. But by then we knew all these characters. They all had backgrounds. We all loved them because they'd been through shit, and they were still just a bunch of idiots. And yet they still did it. Like, I think I can predict how this is going to happen now. This is going to happen. It's going to be at the end. There's going to be a big fight between those 3 and this new team. The new team's going to be like, oh, we don't need to do this. I can do this on my own because I'm cool. And then at the end, when they're all fine, they're going to work together and they're going to beat the bad guys. Do you know how I know that's going to happen? Because it's fucking predictable. Like, if that does not happen, I will apologize right now. Like, back then, that I was wrong. The Rooster Teeth surprised me. This is good. But I don't think I'm going to need to, because that's not what's going to happen. But if this was Red versus Blue, we know there would be some comedy. It would be a laugh. There would actually be some really good plot points at the end, and it would just be some big fucking coincidence that Caboose somehow pushed a button and it killed them all. Tell me I'm wrong, I fucking dare you. Like, I know they said a few years has passed since the last season, Red vs. Blue, which I'm fine with. That's not unsurprising. And I admit, the last season, every season after Chorus, that little chorus trilogy was a bit. I mean, the one directly after it was okay, but honestly, when it got to the time travel stuff, it just got really naff. But you know, one or two bad seasons doesn't make the whole thing bad. They didn't need to do a giant reset like this. And like, what's that thing he was doing before? Like, also, why is Carolina wearing a cast over armor? Over armor that can survive a fall from orbit. Like, it's not like we don't know what Carolina looks like. She's not if this was Tex, I'd forgive you. I mean, they've never revealed Tex's face, like, in the person. It's always been, like, the only time we've ever seen Tex's face is on the, like, that video at the end of the Freelancer trilogy, I guess, where the director's gonna die and all that, which was a very cool scene. But that's, like, the only time we've ever seen her face like this. Why is he using the Halo animation outside of the Halo animation? I mean, it's like they're doing an animated version of their own Halo animation when they don't need to. God, why the fuck is she wearing a cast? I mean, I have no problem with Carolina. I think she's a great character, but I don't want them to ruin her. Like, we know what she looks like. She looks a lot like Pyrrha from RWBY. And there's no reason why she shouldn't be wearing armor. If you're going for the full scale animation, like, none of it is proper Halo gameplay, then that's fine, go for it. But go for it. She doesn't need to be wearing armor over a cast over armor. It's just and the new characters. I like the backstories. Like, I'm okay with new backstories for characters. I think that's pretty cool. This thing he's doing it again. Why? Why is he doing it? Why? Okay, so this guy's Easter's father. This guy's the one in Pink's dad, apparently. I think the red guy is going to be team leader, who is a father himself, and apparently sees this girl as a daughter figure. Wait, hang on, did he say they adopted her?
She was just a kid. I did what any father would do. So they took her.
A family torn in opposite directions.
Yeah.
East and west.
See, like this, if that was an armor enhancement, I'd be okay with it, but they need to make it clear that is an armor enhancement, that it's not some fucking superhero bullshit.
Did you just see?
There are no superpowers in Red vs. Blue.
First step is what we
There's
call
armor enhancements, there is a
how it
difference.
works, but it's a side effect of Starlight's experiments.
Useful?
Maybe. It's like a give and take.
Don't get me wrong, the animation is very cool. But it's because of the cool animation that it's not Red vs. Blue.
What's Maverick's story?
Who, Agent 1? Always got something to prove.
Okay, hang on.
Her family? AOD Elite. KIA. Took her in as one of my own.
Yeah.
Now I have
Oh, okay, did he mean that literally or figuratively? Like, he took her in as a kid or as an adult when he, like he personally trained her? Because those are two different things. Like I said, I love the animation. Really, I do. But the only... like I said it before, I'll say it again. Red vs. Blue is Red vs. Blue because it doesn't have animation. At least not for the entire season. Yeah, they have cool animations for fight scenes, which is very good. I'm okay with that. But it was still just Halo. You know what I mean? I don't know, I mean... Like I said, it's cool, I'm enjoying it, but it's not Red vs. Blue. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there before I go into another full rant. It's cool, I'm enjoying it, but I'm not enjoying it because it's not Red vs. Blue. This is like some weird sequel bullshit like they did with Star Wars. It's different, it's the same, but it's not the same. Alright, okay, okay. Alright guys, here's with Mass 2010. If you want to play anything else or anything else, put in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe, see ya.